morning and welcome to Monday. Monday, we are working out our body to get us enlivened and ready for the week. So I hope you're joining me. Do come along. We're going to be on our feet today, standing. And I started off with my trainers first thing, and I thought, no, they've got to come off. They've got to come off because I want to exercise my muscles in my feet and really work them with our standing workout this morning. Let's get started. We've got a great 20 minutes coming up where we're just going to be mobilizing to energize. So we'll just get everything moving first and then we'll start to challenge. We're going to be working on a 60-second protocol. We'll do 4 exercises and then have a little break, 30 seconds say. So grab, if you like, perhaps a pole or something. We'll be working a bit on balance, and or even if you're in the kitchen, say, and you're alongside your work counter, just be careful of the hard corners and sharp edges. Right, let's get started. Then, so let's find the stability in our feet. To spread the toes and then radiate the energy up from your feet into your core and into your shoulders and drop. Take a breath in. Work pedal power through the feet. Now, as we're here, just think about your stability as you run through to your toes, keeping your knees tracking forward. So we're flexing into the ankles, working the muscles in the feet. We're bending the knees in the correct angles. We've got a little bit of a hip bend. Then I want you to take your focus to your hips and start to drop them. As if we're wiggling the pelvis. So drop the hips. We start to mobilize into the lower back. As we do so, we're just adding a little bit of a tightness to our corset. We do it up. Then take your focus to your shoulders and drop them. And see that the thumbs are facing forward. Let's add the arms forward and back. Now we've set the shoulders. The arms will extend at the elbows. And we're in alignment. So the shoulders down to the hips, down to the ankles should be all one line. From the shoulder, we should be up to the line to the ear. So we're still spreading those toes, dropping the heels with no impact. We're just working through the joints, forward plane. Just starting to get the blood pumping around the body. Open up the airways. We're going to be changing our alignments in a minute. Here we go. Take the toes out. To the side. So now we are turning the knees out. We're just moving into the hips a little bit. You should feel a little squeeze on the bottom as we draw the knees out. The connectivity into the outer side of the hips, glute muscles are challenging. Let's add in the arms. Bending the knees. And we can sink a little bit more if you want. Just find a comfortable zone. Remember, we're still in a warm-up phase. Okay, let's work on the elbows. How about the wrists? Wriggle them. Exercise 4 in 4, 3, 2. Still working with the side-to-side theme. Get the arms up over the head. Circle down into a wide leg squat. So we're now finding shoulder mobility. Let's change direction. Up and over. And you might notice that as you take the arms up and over, You extend the chest a little bit. And we're getting the air and oxygen into the system. You sink, circling round. Take the arms out wide and shift. Now, imagine you're just pushing away. Now, lengthen the leg a bit more.
Take a
Drop.
30-second rest. In 4, 3, 2, 1.
So the heart rate should be up just a little bit. Now I'm going to grab my pole. If you're alongside a work surface or something, or if you've got a chair, grab the back of the chair, and so that we can be upright. For this section, we're going to start mobilizing into the hips a little bit more with the assistance of some stability. So the opposite side to the pole, we're going to start mobilizing that hip. Okay? Let's lift the knee. 4, 3, 2, 1. Out to the side. 1, 2, 3, 4. Behind you, lift the heel. 1, 2, 3, 4. We got it. Let's do it again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Out. 1, 2, 3, 4. Behind you. 1. So dropping the knee, lengthening through the quad. Okay. Last set. 1, 2, 3, 4. Out to the side. Up, up, like a little frog. Back behind you. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Exercise 2.
Ready.
In 4,
Changing sides.
2,
Right. Same thing. 1, 2. Working into the hip. Keep the pelvis underneath the rib cage. Out. 1, 2, 3, 4. Behind you. 1, 2, 3, 4. The position of your pole will vary on how much support you want. Remember, the shoulders stay out as we pull up. We try and keep the pelvis underneath us. And up. 1, 2. Remember, supporting through this bottom foot. Feel the power of the muscles in the feet and avoid locking out the knee here. And back.
Exercise 3.
2.
In 4, 3,
There we go.
2.
Back to the first side. Other leg. Forward. Round. Pull up on the thighs. Circle. Now bend the supporting leg so you're getting some power in that leg. 2 more. Change direction. Back. Round. Round. 3, 2. 1 more. Check your alignment of the foot. Forward, lift. Out. 1. Back. 1. Forward. 1. Out. 1. Back. Forward. Out. 1 more set.
Exercise 4.
Okay.
In 4,
Other side.
2,
Ready? Forward. 1, 2, 3. Round in the other direction. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Stabilize. Leg is not locked out. 1, 2, 1, 1, and 1. 1. Try and stay centered. Up, out, back. Get to the center. Pull to the center. Just a little knee bend. Gentle. Squeeze. Down.
Take a 30-second rest.
We're ready for our
In
break.
4, 3,
Think about alignment here and level pelvis. There we go. So we can put the pole down. We've mobilized the hips. We've mobilized the legs and the knees. Time for your upper back or your lower back through from your crown to your tailbone. So we'll be working to mobilize that spine,
Get ready.
gradually building up
Your
for a little
workout
bit more
continues.
energy.
In 4,
Okay, hands to thighs,
3, 2,
bottom push back,
1.
flat back, let's roll. So this is particularly good if you're feeling a bit tight and stiff in your spine. We're using the abdominals to pull up, flex, breathe. Drawing the tailbone underneath you with the action of the abdominals will mobilize the spine. Notice we're not coming out to an arch, we're coming out to a flat back. Draw everything in. Pull. Around the shoulders, around, and then pull the shoulders and the elbows back behind you.
Exercise 2. In 4.
So this is where we come down to the floor. Hands down. Wiggle the tailbone. So again, we're mobilizing that pelvis a bit, but this time the pelvis is not loaded. So we can get more mobility here. Let's circle it round as if we've got the hula hoop on. So if you've remained standing, you can of course do this standing and just really mobilize around and around. If you notice for any tightness and stiffness, keep changing direction, just move everything. Add in your shoulders. Let's just wiggle. Find mobility for your spine. And we're not loading it through gravity of standing here.
In 4,
So we're fairly safe to move everything.
1.
Okay. Hands down. Let's roll up. And roll back down. Just come part of the way. Try and keep the knees soft and your balance on your balls of your feet. So you're not pushing the bottom back. Imagine there's a wall behind you and you can't push back. You have to roll through the spine, hang, roll back up, extend and pull back. Now take these arms back. So we're flexing forward and extending, and that should feel good. Flexing forward, inhaling, sending the fingertips back, getting a good stretch.
In 4, 3, 2,
Rolling down, hands down, flex. So we'll go back into that arching position, flex. And we're going to add in the rotation. Drop the shoulder, thread the arm underneath your body, get that nice rotation. Come on up. So it's not just forward flexion and extension we need for the spine. We also need rotation. Rotation is key. We want to assist the abdominal muscles, different layers, but not just the ones that roll us forward. We want to use the ones that rotate the body. It's around.
Take a 30-second
Last one.
rest. In 4, 3, 2,
Up.
1.
Okay, walk the hands back, roll up. And if you had trouble with any of those by coming down onto your knees, give me a message and I'll give you some alternatives for working similar exercises without having to load bear onto your knees.
Get ready.
Okay, We are now
Your
moving
workout
on
continues
to the upper
in
body.
4,
Okay.
3, 2,
Take the arms forward. Take it back. Back. So it's like a pull back. Because we've warmed up through our rotation a little bit, we can now be a bit more dynamic with the movement of the upper body. But we pull the arm back, lengthening up, really reach. Up and around. 4, 3, 2, 1. Change direction. Forward. Really get the big range of movement through your shoulders. Remember, don't just swing the arms around. We want to use the muscles to control and assist the joint. Full mobilization of that joint without just throwing the arms around and causing stress within the joint. Use the muscles to do that. Take the arms out wide. Pull, flex. Now, because we've mobilized the upper spine already, we can really flex. And imagine that you're grabbing something. You open, flex. So all of these exercises can be achieved safely. Just getting the blood pumping around the body with simple moves. Nothing needs to be complicated. Sometimes we like to complicate things because we think we're achieving more, but actually it's not necessary. Just keep it simple. Move the body. Now feel the muscles pull the shoulders back and pull the arms back. Open and close. I'm going to add in the rotation in the second and the next phase.
Exercise.
Here we go.
In 4, 3,
Ready.
2,
Wide arms. Rotate. Tip. Extend. Rotate. Tip. And extend. So the back arm comes round and then drops down as we lift the front arm. Exhale. Inhale. Getting that rotation. Essential for our everyday movements. Lengthening. Feel the length down through the front of the body. Around. So sometimes it doesn't necessarily need as many repetitions as we're doing this morning. We're trying to keep the heart rate up by doing the number of repetitions. But if you just wanted to get the body moving and alleviate some stiffness, we can halve the number of repetitions. Okay, let's find some more balance. We don't need the pole today now because we've mobilized and woken up that body. So try and work without. So we're challenging our balance. Remember, we should have switched on all of these core muscles to assist us. One more. Change direction. 1, 2. So we always try and give our body a chance to wake up. It's less stressful. One more. Whoa. Let's try. Take the leg forward. Same leg. Round. Tip. Forward. Good. Forward with the leg. Round behind you. Tip. Take the arms forward. Hold. Hold. Step it in. Hold. Round the shoulders. We've got the other leg to do. And we are more or less complete with our morning session. So depending on how dynamic you've been working as to how much you've raised your heart rate. But sometimes doing a workout isn't always about cardio fitness. It's about mobility. Right. Let's go.
3, 2, 1.
Okay. More dynamic. Out with the arms. Up. Round. Round. Pull. 4, 3. Find your balance. Feel the stability of your supporting leg. Last one. Forward. Round. Tip. Lift the leg up behind you. Bring it forward. Take it round, round, tip. So we're challenging strength in our hips with the balance. One more round, tip. Find your balance. Lift the leg up behind you. Good. Up. Now, circle the hips.
In 4, 3,
Change direction.
1.
Down for the squat. Hold and hover. 4, 3, 2, 1. Up. Circle. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Up. Down. 3, 4. So this should get the heart rate up a little bit because we're using those big muscle groups in the buttocks. Up. 1 minute of squats. Now, if you're challenged with your knees, this exercise can be done with your heels raised on a cushion or a block, small block of about 2 inches, perhaps even less. And that will take the load out of your knees. While you're here too, remember those shoulders stay down, out of the ears.
Exercise 3. In 4,
So we've got the wide leg squat coming up,
1.
or the lunge. Well, maybe we should go for the lunge. So lunge position. Okay, down. So the hands on the hips to start. 4. Drive it up. Send it down. So check your alignment of your toes with your knees. Check your toes with your alignment of your ankle behind you. Down. Find your center where you're not leaning forward too much. You're not leaning back too much. You're right in the middle. Down. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Up. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Up. 1, 2. So feel as though we're opening that back hip. We've still got the core. We're still working on
Exercise 4.
the zip.
In 4,
Doing up jeans tight.
2,
Ready.
1.
Changing legs. Step it back. So with no real dynamic moves where we're stepping forward, we're just finding the stability, finding the power. And you might find they're beginning to ache a little bit. Breathe. Squeeze. Keep the pressure on the front toes and the heel. And keep the heel of the back leg up, bending that back knee. The alignment is here, not here. Down, center, up, push. 1, 2, 3, 4. So the heart rate will come up here.
3.
Still working with our balance. And up.
Your workout is
Step
complete.
it in. Wiggle the legs. And give yourself a clap on the back. Well done. Have a good day and enjoy. So tomorrow we're going to be on the mat working with Pilates exercises, thinking about flexibility, stability, and, well, just about enjoying our morning workout. I'll see you then. Thanks for joining. Bye for now.